Hello friend, welcome back to Mentors Mood. Here in this video we are going to see how to write a successful CV or resume, because this two-page CV will become a blueprint of your successful job. Okay, so if you want a good job, if you want to become a success in any in your career, then you have to write a proper or perfect CV. Okay, because this is very important if you are a fresher. Okay, so let's see how to write a CV or how to make a proper CV. If you are fresher, it is very important. Okay, so I was write two CV for you, two page CV for you. You can notice here. Let me zoom it out. Okay, so your name should be at top, right hand top, and it is in bold letter, so anyone can notice it. Okay, and just after your name you can write your contact detail. Okay, so any interviewer can find out your contact detail. Suppose you give an interview and interviewer uh, want you in his or her company, then he can easily contact you via mail, via contact detail, contact numbers. Okay, so you can write it at the top, and in right hand top side you can affix a photograph. Okay, you can affix a passport size photograph. It is an optional thing, you may or may not affix the photograph. Okay, then move to the summary. This is very important. If you are experienced person, or then it is very important. In summary, you can summarize all your academic qualification, your training, your experience, etc. This part will be the most important part of your CV, because by seeing this anyone can know you easily, how experienced you are, how what is your skills, what is your hobby, what is your long term goal. Okay, so you can write all these things in summary. Suppose you can see what I am writing. BTech electrical engineering, completed engineering degree in 2018. I work in Phenolux cable, that is my experience. Okay, I work in Phenolux cable, that is my experience. Okay, then move to the career objective. Okay, then career objective. In career objective you should your career objective should be effective and to the point. In career objective you have to describe all your qualification in brief, like who are you, and what are you want to be in future, what are your short term goals and what are your long term goal, what can you do for my company or any company. Okay, so all these things should be written in career objective. Okay, then move to the academic qualification. In academic qualification you have to write all your academic result from class 10 to higher education, like BTech, MTech, BCom, MCom, and it may be MBA. So you have to write all this thing in any format. You can also see my format, and this is my format, semester wise format. Here I forget to write class 10 and 12 result or marks. You can add 2 point, one line for class 10 result and one line for class 12 result, and then write semester wise marks as GPA. Okay, so this is the format. You can also write your university registration number. It is it is mandatory, it is not mandatory. Okay, then move to the training. Okay, here in training you mention all the training which was you done during your graduation and post graduation. Everyone have done either one or two training during your graduation. Okay, and you can mention all the details where you get a training, in which plant or in each workshop. Okay, then move to the next slide. uh, this is the top of the this is the address of your training center. And then move to the project. Your project should be very important, because because from this side all the interviewer ask question: what is your project, what is your role in project, okay, how you can understand your project, one important question is, please describe your project in short way. Okay, so you have to be very ready for this point. Okay, so you have write your project, okay, in very simple way and descriptive way, so that anyone can understand what is your project. Suppose my project is emotional recognition in Santhali language. Okay, so the aim of the project should be written in very simple or 2 or 3 lines. Okay, and then move to the certificate. You can write it certificate, or you can also write it achievement instead of certificate, because both are same. Here you have to mention all your reward certificate, either it from any quiz, debate, sports, or you can get a reward from your good marks for your good result, constantly good result. You can also mention all this thing. Okay, okay, then there are two types of your skills. One is uh, technical skills and other is soft skill. Okay, in technical skill you have to mention all your technical field in which you are expert and you know that field very well. Don't write all the subject which you have studied in your college. Okay, just mention one or two subject in which you are expert. Okay, and then come to the soft skill. You can mention your ability of leadership, teamwork. If you have good communication skill, you can also write it. It's very important. Okay, either you are good either you have good communication or not. Okay, and then move to the personal detail. In personal detail you have to put all the personal details, but only few personal details, not all the personal details, sorry, like your name, your date of birth, your language known, your hobbies. Okay, if you have LinkedIn ID you can also mention it. Okay, but not write your father name, mother name, your marital status, your blood group. Okay, all these things are not allowed in CV. Okay, so this detail you can mention what I am right here, you can see. Okay, and then at the bottom of second page you can just write signature and date. Okay, your sign and date, and the date should be the date on which you are given interview. Okay, so I hope you can understand all this thing, so we know how CV is important, because for a good job your resume should be good, and before your success your resume should be successful. Okay, so I hope you can understand how to write a proper CV or resume. If you still have any queries, please ask in comment section. If you like this video, please like this and do subscribe Mentos Mode. Thanks for watching. Okay.